The alien's scream had knocked me out cold. When I woke, it felt like I'd been gone for centuries. My mind floated somewhere between dream and memory, but my body, frozen, heavy, useless. I tried to move. Chains, not the rusted kind. These were translucent bands of light, weightless, painless, unbreakable, around my wrists, my ankles. I couldn't feel them, but I couldn't move a muscle. The cell around me pulsed with a low, humming glow. Walls like liquid metal, seamless, no door, no corners, just geometry that didn't make sense. It didn't feel like a prison. It felt clinical, like I was being observed, studied. Then came the chair. It didn't walk in. It didn't descend from anywhere. It simply appeared, hovering mid-air like it had always belonged. And sitting in it was not the same alien. This one was taller, more angular, carved from shadow and bone. His eyes glowed, green not with curiosity, but calculation, as if he wasn't seeing me, but scanning a contradiction. "You are here," he said finally, "because you represent a paradox we cannot ignore." With a flick of his finger, a hologram shimmered to life. My voice echoed across the room, confident, eager, reciting how Islam organizes every detail of life. Then came that moment. The question, the hesitation, my answer. Separation of mosque and state. He paused the video there. The image of me mouth, half open eyes, unsure, froze midair. "Do you still stand by this answer?" I swallowed. "I'm not a scholar," I said. "I just said what I was taught." A smile tugged at the edge of his lip. "Not kind, surgical. And have you been taught to sever your faith from your life?" His voice sliced through the silence like a scalpel. "You claim your religion governs how you sleep, eat, even which foot enters the restroom first. Yet, when it comes to ruling people, to organizing power, law, justice, you exile it. That's not cohesion. That's contradiction." My cheeks burned. I tried to explain. "It's complicated." I managed modern states, constitutions, pluralism. Religion is personal. Politics is political. You finish, a trace of contempt. He leaned in, and for a second I saw something ancient behind his eyes. Not anger, disappointment. "Is that what you truly believe?" he asked. "Or what you've inherited, like an outdated garment no one dares discard?" The words hit harder than they should have, because they were right. How many times had I said it without thought, without challenge? How many sermons, textbooks, and classrooms had I sat through where Dean was folded neatly away from Dola, like to mismatched pieces of clothing? He turned his back now, letting the silence stretch. Then he spoke not as a judge, but as a surgeon diagnosing rot. On our planet, contradiction is not tolerated. When a species claims totality but practices partiality, we investigate. You say your system is complete, yet you amputate it. You honor the rituals, but abandon the frame. That is not belief. He turned back, eyes narrowing. That is feared as... I had no reply, only silence. So, I asked, more to fill the silence than anything, you're keeping me here indefinitely? Not necessarily, he said. Believe in systems, logic, proof. You will be given the opportunity to demonstrate your faith's consistency, its historical viability, its intellectual architecture. I frowned. We will walk through your own civilization, from its roots to its ruins. You will show us empirically whether this system you defend ever truly governed as it claimed, whether it was a reality or merely a myth draped in prayer. My breath caught in my throat, and if I failed to prove it, B didn't blink. Then your civilization's core philosophy is invalid, illogical. And when an ideology is illogical, colonizing, it becomes an ethical imperative. My chest tightened. This wasn't just a debate. It wasn't a misunderstanding. This was an indictment. And I wasn't the only one on trial. Every masjid back home, every scholar who danced around politics to avoid trouble, every curriculum that split deen from doula, every believer who quietly split their soul between the mosque and the ministry, they were all in the courtroom with me now. I drew a long breath. Then let's begin. He nodded and vanished. The lights dimmed. The cell pulsed once, then went still. I was alone again, but not with solitude, with weight. The weight of forgotten principle, the weight of inherited amnesia, the weight of truths we once carried, and then chose to bury. The question was never just, does Islam govern politics? The real question was, did we abandon it? Or were we trained to forget it ever did?